Good morning, this is Minister Paul, 5:52 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on 12/14/12. Hope by now that we've established I'm not like a whack job or some type of nut job. I woke up at 2:25 a.m. I was just really disturbed in my spirit. But since my wife's home on vacation, she's off today, I went back to sleep. Then I had a dream. I just came out here and wrote it out, try to have it make sense to you. I just typed it in a notepad. There's a woman on here, and she exists. I have to figure out who she is. And if you know her, we need to talk, because this is apocalyptic, end of the world information we need to share. We got to get to the bottom of this. Help me, please. There was a YouTube female, and she was from Tennessee, and I put arrested development. Now hear me now. She was in West Sacramento, which is it's an annexed city of Sacramento to the west, going out towards San Francisco on 80. I'll show you on a map. And she had figured out a government secret. It was regarding weapons, I want to say like missiles. She figured out a government secret about missiles and weather modifications. And then I put earthquakes, weather modifications that cause earthquakes. I just wrote this like 10 minutes ago. I'm just sitting here in shock. She was mentioning Dutchsince, and I was to make a video, and I was concerned about ethics, because I wanted to mention her and mention her video, but I just considered it might be unethical, for one, and two, could get me in some trouble. But there was a YouTube female on here, and I think it was Lee Slark. Oh, she doesn't like me saying that. But she was saying just add a link to her channel in my description box, and that there was nothing unethical about that. In other words, so I have to find out her information for that I was supposed to link to. And sorry about the typos. It's dark out here. It's 5:55 a.m. And then I had noted here to use that colored map of the USA. I have a couple videos on here where I use a colored map of the entire United States. It's in danger. It's in danger. I gotta find that video. So I asked, it was a female, and I distinctly remember she's a major YouTuber that does like news stories and all this stuff all the time, like a Mary Greeley type person. I briefly talked to her, and she, because I asked her what was she doing in West Sacramento, because that's like near me. And she said she was an activist. Those were her exact words. She said, I travel a lot. I'm an activist. And you may wonder, why am I rushing to make this dream? Why, it's fresh in my head, so I don't forget anything. She said, I'm an activist and I travel a lot. That's all she said. And that is why she had came. And I just felt like she was withholding something from me. And so I started thinking, what is she hiding? And then I remembered that Bill Clinton had been in West Sac. And I don't know if that represents presidential figures. I gotta look. And I asked, was he involved with missiles? That's what I asked her. Was Bill Clinton involved with the missiles in West Sac? And she just said, just take me back to Tennessee. And then that song began playing by Arrested Development. And I hate to think that it means that there's an Arrested Development coming. And she said, just take me back to Tennessee. And then it began to play in my head. So I woke up and it was still playing in my head. Take me back to Tennessee. And I came out here and sat on the couch at 5:37 a.m. Now again, it's 5:57 a.m. So it's only been 20 minutes. And the first thing I noticed, first thing I did was went to the earthquakes. 6.3. Remember I said what happens in Japan will affect California? 6.3. And so I said, God, what are you trying to show me here? So you notice I haven't even clicked this one yet. I said, and I believe there's more that will come in. I said, what are you trying to show me here? And so he showed me, he said, look, he said, this is a 9. And this is an 11. It's a 911, son. That's what he said. It's a 911, son. 9 and then 632 11. And I'm like, well, man, I need some confirmation. They're going to get on me for rushing out a video without all the facts. He said, well, here it is again. 911 backwards. 911 backwards. And here they are on here. Because I wanted to get as much information as I had. So they came in at 3 hours ago. They came in the first time I woke up. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any shaking. But, so this was the first time they came in. Was the first time I woke up. We have to, look, Utah, we have to be obedient. Is that a new one right there? Yep, Nevada. So here's the area. It's the Catalina Islands. That's where my nephew just went in August for his honeymoon. So then I went over and I was thinking, I wonder if that's big enough to cause like a mini tsunami in between here and there. And how far it was out. And I came over here, watch. And it was a 7.3. Everybody knows me in the 7.3. So I'll zoom in on this 7.3. And take note of 5. I checked my comment feed. I just said that I mentioned I-5, that I was driving down I-5. There's the 7.3 actually crosses I-5. Zoom out a little. And so, Sulphur Creek Reservoir. So here's the lyrics to the song. Lord, I've really been stressed out, down and out, losing ground. And it says, although I'm black and proud, problems got me pessimistic. I don't know where I can go to get these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma's passed. My brother's gone. My brother's gone, it says. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. But Lord, I ask you to be my guiding force and truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee, and this is what I woke up hearing. Take me to another place, take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me, and let me understand your plan. I'm going to read all of these lyrics. I'll put them in the loop, because this is just really, I remember her saying, just take me back to Tennessee. I asked you, Lord, why you enlightened me, but I'm still thirsty. Everybody remember this song? I believe this is a warning, and, you know, California's in serious danger, but how it relates to this woman was from Tennessee on YouTube. I don't know. I found a story here, a bunch of stories on December 3rd about Bill Clinton being in several areas. So then I went to my comment section like I always do, and there was a person on here. He was commenting. He went way back to September 2012, and he was leaving comments on I-5 North. Look at this. Look at the time this came in. 3:02 a.m. He left comments on September 2012 Halliburton trucks fracking, I-5 earthquake radiation concern. So I went to go check this video, which I haven't watched yet. And he started saying, he was saying to do something backwards too, to put Halliburton in Google's net search backwards. So I haven't done that yet. Let's do that. This is getting very real, folks, and I think this is one of the most serious warnings I've ever had, and I've had a lot. Order of world new. Halliburton backwards is New World Order. My goodness. Are you kidding me? What is this? You know what? If I'm missing something, let me know, because it's only 6 a.m. I have no idea. It's like putting the pieces of a puzzle together. Look at that. 4 and 3 is 7. 7, 3. It's like ramping up toward 7, 3. So we have a 911, people, and it's time that we wake up. Halliburton backwards, really? Is New World Order? This is getting crazy. So that's about it. Put this all in the feed. And then it mentions Islam. Well, I'll add to this as the day goes on, and if you see something I'm missing, let me know. I really wish the Lord would have revealed it to me, who that female was. I can see her in my head. I know what she looked like. What this all has to do with Tennessee. Let's just watch and see. I mean, 6.3. It's the biggest I've seen. I live here. Just go straight to California. So that's about roughly where they're at. And then one there. I checked the news and there's nothing on the news about it. No fear. Stay alert. Be ready for anything, like I always say. It's all in the feed. And there's this story. Bill Clinton to speak in California. Oh my, was December 3rd. 5, 6, 7, which is also 7, 3. Something big is about to happen, and I mean really big. And it's going to involve the government, and it's going to involve California, and it's going to involve Tennessee, and we're to expose it. I just heard God say, we're to expose it. And on that note, I'm going to pay just to get into this story. It's pretty sad. Alright. Hope this makes sense. Peace. If there's more to it, I'm just gonna get a cup of coffee or something to 6:06. I'll play this back, see if I can get anything from it. I'm gonna go pray. Peace.